From the triumvirate team of a JD and data scientist, a fourth-year medical student, and rockstar developer who together brought you Betterpointment, here comes Smarterpointment, a new set of apps that engages and provides users with their unique 5-year cardiovascular risk profile. But there's more. Like Betterpointment, Smarterpointment allows for real-time access to the healthcare provider of your choice to help you obtain both initial and follow-up blood pressure and cholesterol values, as well as follow-up emails or texts, all designed to improve your heart disease risk profile. The app quickly and effortlessly captures a user's sex and age. We also capture the user's zip code so a user can find a healthcare provider at the location of their choice, whether it be their home or office. Next, the user inputs their height and weight. The height is modified behind the scenes to be compatible with the Archimedes algorithm. Now the user touches the heart of the model. We want to make sure this is a very comfortable and engaging experience for the user, so we've selected models that instantaneously reflect the age and sex of the user. Our app is also bilingual. The upcoming questions are available in either Spanish or English. Next comes the important input data that factor into their cardiovascular disease risk score. First, the important smoking question. Our system is fully scalable and hosted in the cloud, and without web-based administrative panel, we can test different question formats and do an A/B testing to optimize results. Next comes the centerpiece of the questions, both with respect to content and style. We have used the most up-to-date designs and native functionality to show the user the minimum and maximum values, along with a smart slider that helps them select their cholesterol and blood pressure numbers and flags the number if it's out of the expected range. If the user does state that they do not have either of these values with them, these questions do not appear. In their place are messages about the importance that the numbers play in determining their heart cardiovascular disease risk score. Next come the questions about the status of their diabetes, if any. Only if the user answers yes are they asked about their hemoglobin H1C value. Well, that's it for the questions. See how easy that is? Next, the user can look at one screen with all the questions and answers and is able to edit any of them with just 2 simple clicks. The program brings them back to that question and then back to the summary. Lastly, we engage the user to share any additional information that they'd like to share. Now comes the payoff. The user is prompted to check their heart disease risk score, and with that, the score is presented. We've decided to use a 5-scheme color score for the algorithm's absolute rating scale of 1 to 5. Green is 1, blue is a 2, yellow a 3, orange a 4, and red a 5. Now right below this, the user is provided with their risk ratio along with a nice, easy to understand explanation. Now below this is their 5-year risk percentage and their percentile ranking, again with an easy and very clear and understandable explanation. Finally, the user is prompted to schedule an appointment with a healthcare provider for further or initial testing. Now the user is requested, but not required, to create an account. Now with this account, the user will be able to store their answers and risk score and send it to their physician or family member or to schedule an appointment. This info will be, upon approval of the user, forwarded to the healthcare provider's app, which receives only their first name and patient summary. This app auto-deletes its data every 36 hours. Next, the user selects the date that they would like to have their appointment with their chosen healthcare provider. The user is also prompted to change the selection zip code if they would like to visit a healthcare provider in an alternative location. Next, the user has options to either email the results to family members or his physician, as well as the option to store the info in the app itself and have it to review and share at a later date.